Good morning, everyone. We got Jerry Mitchell, we got Uncle Hoku, and Jerry Mitchell says he has a massive goal for today. He's swore to skip a day because he thinks if I skip a day, he might have a good day that day and a bad one the next. So today should be a good day. So, yeah, 3632, let's get warming up here. Again, shallow grip. I'm going to keep those three fingers glued together. Going straight down, we got 4 diamonds over. Ace deuce. 4142. 22 hard 4. 3632. 415. 2421. Good morning, Matt Hatter. You like the blue dice, okay? It's our 3rd day using them. It's a Craps Nation dice. And they have the number 2536 on them. 2536. 2421. For hard 8. 3632. Thank you, Mad Hatter. Two, 4, 6. 1, 2, 1, 4. Easy to read, better than the red dice, okay? That's good to know. One, 4, 5. I actually like the way those dice responded. They came off the back wall and they were rotating around towards the left. So that was a good reaction of the dice. Now, if they go that way, they split off and they go really fast, that means that they landed on edge. That was a slow go to the left. 5154. Nice out. They land on top of each other. They split apart. Another 145. They landed super tight together. I want them to be tight, but not super tight. Jeff hasn't checked in yet there, Mad Hatter. So I suppose they stand up better on the blue. Okay. White spots. There we go. 5154. I'm going to be switching though eventually to red ones every so often. Simply because 246. Simply because I want to keep newer dice. Once these start wearing down a little bit, we'll switch to a newer set. I only got 5 of these blue ones new, and then I got 5 red ones and then 5 of the frosted red. That cost me a little bit over $100 to get those dice from Craps Nation. 3 sets, 3 sleeves of 5 dice each. That's 15 dice, so it was about $100 after shipping. 105, I think it was. So not cheap. Split apart when I left my fingers. 5-5 hard 10. Yesterday we threw a ton of hard weights. So there we go. 3, 6, 3, 2. And the left one went a little bit higher than the right one. 2, 1, 3. So it means they're not rolling out even for my fingers. 3, 2, 3, 1. That was a little bit better. 1, 6, 7. Wow. That looked better. Don't like the results though. A little one more throw here before we get started. 3, 6, 3, 2. A high rollout. 4, 6, 10. Okay, let's get her started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 471 of the Level Up program and day number 181 of the Black Belt. Hey, if you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. And the YouTube side of things, we have Jerry Mitchell checking in number 1, followed up by Uncle Hoku. We got Mad Hatter and Magic Aces. There is 13 people watching along, so make sure you do say hi in the chat. Let us know that you're here, and make sure you consider giving me a thumbs up sometime throughout the live stream here if you do enjoy this content. We are coming in today with a bankroll on the app at $17,879. We've built it up from a $4,000 start over the last few months. Our win goal today is going to be $1,787. We are coming in with 69 wins and 21 losses. If I was in a real casino, my stop loss would be at $2,681. Remember that this is all pretend money, and we are using the app and this live stream as an educational / entertainment purpose type situation. But if you are using the app, make sure you click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the page that we're using, and you can play along as we go. So let's get started here. We have 10 people on the app. We have 14 people watching. And we're going to be going with level 10 on the CMJ plan. And I'll call that all bets set here. And dice out, starting out with the cousin 2 set, 3, 6, 3, 2. And dice out. So yesterday we did make a profit, but we did not get the goal. Our goal is 1,700 something as well yesterday, but we got 600 some dollars, which I will take that. Like Waylon says, be satisfied. And we're going to start off with a 639. That's the easy 9, the Franks. So let's mark that point of 9, and we're using the 3632. So it's going to be a single pitch of the dice. 3632 with a 639 result. And my KPI tracker in the bottom's not working. I don't understand why, but oh well. Anyhow, we're going to put our bets in. Good morning, Joel. And on level 10, we start off with 1120 across. So it's going to be 640 across, and then we'll hit the 160 across 3 times. So we got 175 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 210 on that 6 and 8. Again, our goal is to get a number hit here, and we'll press that number as well as the sister number up. And then we were looking to get that second hit on that same number or the sister number before we can come down on our bets. Or regress, if you will. Anyhow, we'll call that all bets set here. 12 people playing along. Dice out. 5, 6, 5, 3 is our dice set. 5, 6, 5, 3. And we have a little bit of a rollout from that right die, but we get the 5, 4, hard 9, the big daddy Mac. So that is going to be a winner 9, a Buckeye buckshot. And that was using a 5, 6, 5, 3 dice set with a 5, 4, hard 9 result. So the point is made, the puck will come off. I don't know why that tracker in the bottom is not working today. I know I had some problems starting up my OBS this morning. So good morning, Randy Hill. So anyhow, we made the point of 9 right away. We are going to pressure up that 9 as well as the 5, $120 each. So we're going to make each one of them look like $295. And we'll make that up and off so that way all of our bets are turned off while we look for a new point here. And our new dice set is going to be 6, 5, 6, 4. Cross 6s on the top. All bets set. Dice out. Jerry Mitchell called it. And we got a 5, 3, 8. That is a grape ape. So let's mark that point of 8. Second point on shooter number 1, 6, 5, 6, 4 dice out. And we got a 5, 3, 8 result. So I got one more night of work left. It's been a long week at work. Oh my God, has it been? But anyhow, we're going to mark that point of 8. All of our bets will be turned back on. We're going to go 1, 5, 1, 3 for our dice set. Cross 6s on the bottom this time. 1, 5, 1, 3. And dice up. Dice crossed on us, and they flew off to the right side this time. We have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce, and that's using a 1-5-1-3 dice set. And we have a 2-1-3 result. I really wish I knew why that tracker was not working on the bottom there. But that's going to be no help for us on our bets. Again, we're going to stick with the cousin 2 set. That'll bring us to a 3-2-3-1. And that's 3V on top. And so. Ooh, that was a high bounce. High bounce on both of them. And we got a 1-6-7. Ouch. So that is sort of like yesterday. We got in the hole right away from the beginning yesterday. So that was using a 3-2-3-1. They set. And we got a 1-6-7 result. So the puck will turn off. That will be a loss for us. And we need to improve the quality of the roll here. So that was only one number that actually paid out on that roll there out of 5 rolls. So not good enough for me. 3-6-3-2. We're gonna go back to. And we're not doing any line bets here. 18 people watching. We have 16 people playing along. And we'll call that all bet set. So I think I have the record here for everybody watching today. Joel, it is actually probably colder in Wisconsin than it is by you today. I came home and it was -4 degrees without the wind chill. So we finally got hit with a cold spell. And we got 5-4 Hardine, Big Daddy Mac. So it's marked at point of 9. That's the second 5-4 that we've thrown so far. And again, 3-6-3-2, 5-4-9, hard 9 result. So 29, moved to Idaho. I knew that was coming. For some reason, I knew that was coming. 6-5-6-4. Is our dice set. And again, we're going to go with that 11-20 across. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. I knew that was coming, Joel, from you. You warned me. You said eventually we'll get colder here. But it's only supposed to be like just for a day or so, and then it's supposed to get warmer again. Dice out. Dice crossed again on me. 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. And he says, go out, support free live content. So I think he changed his statement now. He says something like, only you can support live craps content, support, subscribe and share, I think he calls it, or something like that. Anyhow, 6-5-6-4 dice set. And we got a 2-6-8 result. Yeah, it's not coming across on like it's supposed to. KPI, I don't know. So anyhow, we threw a 8, so we're gonna make that 6, and the 8 look like 330. It's 120 pressure on each side again. So we're gonna make it look like 330 on the 6 and 8. And our next dice set, 4, 2, 4, 6. Cousin 2 set. And dice out. So you're in the 60s yesterday, Randy, huh? Randy, you are in, was it Florida, I think? Dice out. Dice cross and then recross. Wow, that's a first. 3, 2, 5, Justice 5. 4, 2, 4, 6 is the dice up. And 3, 2, 5 result. So that's gonna be hit number 2 for the shooter. And we're gonna make that 5 and that 9 look like 295 again. And the next hit will get us out of the shooter. So that's going to give us 1, 3, 1, 2. They said 1, 3, 1, 2. Dice out. Massachusetts. Okay, that's right. That's warm if it's Massachusetts temperature. Wow. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 3, 1, 2 dice set. So this could be a single pitch with an ace deuce result. And that's no help for us on our bets. 4, 1, 4, 2. Good morning, Mad Dog. Dice out. 3 of you in the bottom. Dice were tight when he went down, but we have a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So that'll be enough to get us out of this shooter with some profit as well. 1, 3, 1, 2 dice up. And we have 6, 4, 10 results. So we lost 1120 on that first shooter, but this shooter here we brought back 831 to the rack. So we're gonna bring our bets down. We'll go 640 across, and our first hit will sister press. After that, we'll trend bet upwards. So we have 100 on to 4, 5, 9, and 10. We have 120 on that 6 and 8. Good morning, Jeff. So Randy says back in yesterday was the 60s. Okay, today's back in the 30s. Okay. So anyhow, we'll call that all bet set. So I was just talking to Jeff about how cold it is in Wisconsin today. -4 degrees without the wind chill. You feel tardy. Oh my God. Take it easy on Jeff. He's an old guy. He can't take distress on the heart. 2624. Just teasing Jeff. I know yesterday he was talking about how he's twice Chris Dice-Degen's age, is what he said. So I think either Chris is a little bit older than he looks, or Jeff is lying about his age. So ooh, that was a little bit high of of a release, but we have a 516, the KitchenAid mixer. So that is perfect. Don't like the way those left fingers and how they arced up. So that means I held on to them just a split second too long. 2624. And we got a 516 result. "30 degrees and a dog loves the temps," says Jeff. And yes, I'm old. Nope. I'm 63 and tired. I mean, retired. I wish I was tired. I am tired. That's right. But I wish I was retired. There we go. Anyhow, we got a 6. So we're going to make the 6 and the 8 both look like 180. And from here, we'll trend bet those two numbers as we hit them. And that brings us to a 4-5-4-1 dice set. 3p in the bottom. Dice out. Good morning, SJ. 2 days in a row, my friend. That's awesome. It was shorter than Atlanta's bonus time, 5-2. So we got very little traction on that shooter. We at least got out of it, made a little bit of a profit. 5-2-7, Bruce. Do not become shark bait. 4-5-4-1 dice set. 5-2-7 result. So that was 7 rolls long. The first one was 5 rolls. So if we can continue that trend, going 2 or more longer each time, that would be awesome. So Mad Hatter is 71. Wow. Okay. 3-6-3-2. We made $211 on that shooter, so we're still down about $800 for the day. 3-6-3-2. Dice out. $6-3-9. That is the easy 9, the Franks. Let's mark the point of 9. This could be a single pitch of the dice. There's 6-3-2, 6-3-9 result. Okay. Again, 1120 across. 175 on a 4, 5, 9, 10, 210, and that's 6 and 8. 18 people playing along here. We got 16 people watching. 8 thumbs up. And dice out. We got 5-6-5-3 dice up, by the way. 5-6-5-3. Wow. We've got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Those things landed right here. They came up, hit that first time, and they dropped and did not roll out at all. So if John was looking for kind of a perfect throw, I guess that's about as close as you're going to get with that, I guess. Who knows? 5-6-5-3 dice set. And we got a 6-6 hard 12 result. So that's one of the bookends. Does nothing for me. But it gets us one step closer to that ATS for those of you who are playing it. 3-6-3-2. Matt Hatter says, I feel like Father Time with all you youngsters here. You are hilarious. But yes, you are older than I am. I am 54 years old, so I'm the youngest, probably one of the youngest ones here. But it is what it is. And they saw it. 3632. They split apart when they left my fingers. Oh, ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That was mechanical failure if I've ever seen it. 3632. Ace deuce result. So I think tonight, Jeff is going to have another show with Gargoil, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff. It's going to be another common sense craps show. 4142. And I believe that both of them are going to be handing out some kind of prize from both of them, I think. Again, don't quote me on that. But we'll call it all bet set here. Dice out. 4142 dice set, 3V in the bottom. Dice and a cross. We got a 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that is going to be hit number. Is that 1 or 2? I'll look here just a second on this shooter. I think it's going to be, I don't know. We'll figure it out. 4142, they said. And we have 314 result. So let's hit number 1 for the shooter. So we're going to go 320 across pressure on that. So that's going to bring it to 225, 225, 270, 270, 225, 225. And 5351. 2V in the bottom. Face up. So Jerry just turned 70 as well. Okay, that's awesome. No wonder you guys are here watching me in the morning. You're all retired. Except for that Larry Magic Aces guy. Ah, damn it. This could be second shooter in a row we did not get out of it. 167. So Jerry called it, I think, here. He said this today might be a bad day. And it is truly looking that way. 5351 is our dice set. 167. Ouch. So that puck turns off again. And that's going to be another loss of 1120, actually 11 or 1099 because we took a little bit back to the rack on that. Eder got the elderly prize. So that brings us down to a bankroll of $15,876. So this would be, if I was in the real casino, this would be my last shooter. If I would lose on this, that I would play before I walk away. Let's switch over now to the 3236 once and see what happens with that cousin 1 set. Nothing but average or subpar rolls here. So let's see if we can turn our luck around a little bit. And dice out. 3236. Let's regrip them. They're spun apart already on me. I think I'm pushing too much with my thumb. And that time the dice slipped out of my fingers. And now we got a 6-2 Duracell 8. So we're going to mark that point of 8. And I was using a 3-2, 3-6, and that was a mechanical failure on that toss. So I'm not going to take too much stock in reading that one. Joel says, retired is a good pig. You should try. A good gig. I should try. I thought you said pig. That shows you how bad my eyesight is right now. 3-6-3-2. No, we're not going 3-6-3-2. We are going 4-6-4-2. 4-6-4-2. Cousin wants that. I would love to try that gig, Joel. I really would. Oh, we got to put our bets up right away, too. Last time we're going to go with that 11, 20 across. And dice out. I got a few more years left before I can retire. Although I would have no problem doing it right now if I could. That left one landed on top of the right one and split off. We got a 4-5 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Using a 4-6-4-2 dice set. 4-5-9 result. So that is hit number 1 for the shooter. And again, we're going to make that 5 and the 9 look like 295. So Jerry retired at 54. Wow, that's nice. Both walls, both dice in the back wall, sir. See, I use the excuse, and I got away with this a couple of times when I was in Green Bay, saying that I got weaker in my old age. It's hard for me to get those dice all the way down to the back wall. And they kind of looked at me and laughed. 6-4-6-5. I think I did that. That was Brian Fliegel was there that day. And I think out of like 10 throws, I did not get the dice, both dice to the back wall, probably like 5 or 6 of them. And they're starting to get irritated with me, but they didn't call any no rolls or nothing. So I'll take it. 6-4-6-5. That day I had the dice just so they're just barely touching the wall. The energy level was just perfect that day. Here we go. And we got a 1-4-5. That is the truck and camper. So it is going to be hit number 2 for us. And I think we hit the last time. We hit a 9 the last time. So that's going to be enough to get us out of the shooter. 6-4-6-5 with a 1-4-5 result. And that's why we sister press those numbers on that first hit. So we have a better chance of getting out of the shooter a little bit faster. So we are actually going to get out of the shooter, second shooter that we've done that today. And that was actually 3 rolls that we got to that point. So we have 658 brought back to rack. Let's bring our bets down. We'll go 640 across. And now I could retire making tables. I don't have the room to make tables consistently like that. That would be interesting, though. It really would. 2-1-2-4. That's it. Cousin 1, 2V in the top. I would love to retire and just become a full-time YouTuber. That would be cool. But I'll tell you, the craps niche is not the way to do it because you make 0 money doing it hardly. Anyhow, 2-1-2-4. They help. A little short on the landing zone. We have a 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. So that is perfect for us. And again, that was using the 2-1-2-4. They said And we got 3-3 hard, 6 result. And that's going to allow us to go to 180 on that 8. Oops, wrong denominations. There we go. And 180 on the 6. 3, 2, 3, 6 is our dice set. We're going to leave it exactly the same way it was when we brought it back to our position here. And dice out. They stay cross on us, and we have another Hardway set. This time it's the hard 8 square pair. So both dice, they did cross, but they landed right up tight against that back wall. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we have a 4-4 hard 8, winner 8 result. So the puck turns off, and that is a nice hit for us. So we're going to make that 8 look like $300. And we'll turn that up and off. So that way during the come out, all of our bets will be turned off. So hire 10 ton to advertise for me. Yeah. That would be nice. I think that's what he does for his profession. I'm not sure about that, but I think so. 3, 2, 3, 6. I've never actually ever talked to him. I don't even know if he knows who I am. I know Jim the Professor knows who I am, the guy who works with Jeremy from Collar Up. They saw looking for a new point. They split pro and up my fingers. 6-1 on a 7 on the come out. Let's give a pass line winner, come out natural. Now is mechanical deficiency. Like I said, they split apart. I felt them as they're leaving my fingers. So I'm not going to take too much stock on that result. We're going to keep up with the cousin one set. And we only had 4 numbers towards the ATS on that one, so not a big deal. 3, 2, 3, 6. It's even cold down here in the basement in the dungeon, CMJ dungeon. You're actually a minister that enjoys gambling. So you're the minister of gambling. There's nothing wrong with gambling as long as it is under control and you do it with excess money that you don't need for anything else. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as it's a healthy habit, not a bad habit. Okay, we got a 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point of 6, and that'll turn our bets back on then. Again, 3-6-3-2. And 4-2-6 results. And that's part of the reason that I do the show here, guys, is to show you guys that betting in a certain manner can be productive, and it can be done when you use a discipline, if you will. 1-4-1-2, cross 6 on the bottom. When using discipline, and that's a major word there, using discipline. Good morning. Wow, stuttering here. Good morning, Dice Dr. Dan. We get the triple D. Don't play lose, you play what you can afford. Yep. And all of our bets are turned back on. We have a new point of 6. Dice out. Oh, wow. Super, 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 super for long. They hit the base of the wall and they came down. 358, the grape eight. And I don't know if the dice are even in view on the camera there. They both ran out of view. 358 using 1412 dice set. So I am looking for some consistency here today. I'm just not very consistent. And we had $300 on an ace, so we're gonna make it look like 420 now. And we have $1,358. We're back to the rack. We have $1,000 on a table, and we're down significantly today. If I lost everything, we'd be down to 16,234. If I took everything off the table, and I would be at 17,234. And that would put us about $630, $35 under where we started. No, I'm not going to do it. We're going to keep on going. 1315. 1315. All bet set. 30 people playing along on the app. And we've got 23 people watching, 10 thumbs up. Yeah, my only game is craps as well. I do know I'll play blackjack, but that's about it. They split apart again as they left my fingers, but hey, I will take that result. Another 5-3 grape ape. So that is going to be a massive hit for us. 5-3-8. Using 1315. So if you're pressing that 8 up, you should be making some money on this roll. And we have a 5-3-8 result. So we're going to make that 8 like $600 now. And that's 1848 brought back directly. I have 1180 on the table. Now, if I took everything down, I would only be down about $150 from our starting. 6563 dice set. It's a cousin one set. And all but set. Dice out. And we got a 257. That is the Bruce. I should have come down like I was thinking, but I did not. But that is going to be a 7 out. We did recover some on that shooter, though. And they get 6563. 257 is out. So we have another 20 minutes left of the program. We finally hit a double digit on that roll. So we're going to stick with that cousin one set. And we made $668 on that shooter. So they're still down because we had 2 shooters where we actually lost at 1120 or 1020. So Jerry has an angel on his shoulder when he plays craps. Once upon a time, I played a slot machine, said Dr. Dan. He did not like it, but he did like watching somebody else play a slot machine. I will say that. He was pretty vested. He had a vested interest there. So, Jerry Mitchell says he plays progressive, +5 each dollars each bet on the pass, don't pass line. So David Brock made his goal. That is awesome. Thanks for sharing. And we're going to call that all bet set here. This is shooter number 5 for the day. Here we go. Peace out. Dice cross on me. 2, 6, 8. There was sell 8. So I'm going to do something goofy here. This is something I've done in the past, but what makes it goofy is it's going to be this is a primary hit on the front side, by the way. It's going to make it goofy is that we're going to ladder up our bets. We're going to go double on our bets here, and we're going to play a horse or a drawdown with it. So that this can be different than the norm. So instead of being 11.20, we're going to go, what is it? 22.40. And that's going to be 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually low. There we go. 22.40 across. So we have 350 and 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 420 on it, 6 and 8. And we're going to do a Dallas drawdown with that so we can get a little bit of money back recovery wise here. Hopefully it does not backfire on us. 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets set. It's 28 people still playing along. 23 people watching. Here we go. So we got lucky in that one. We got 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. So again, I was using a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And we got 3-3 hard 6 result. So we're going to do, like I said, the Dallas drawdown. So we're going to cut all those bets in half. Back to that 11.20 across now. 175 4, 5, 9, and 10. 210 on that 6 and 8. So the profit of 490 on that last throw. And our dice will be a 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice out. The left one, knock it all the way down. We have a 4, 2, 6. Another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. And 4, 2, 6 result. So that'll be enough to get out of the shooter. And let's do this again. Let's draw that down another time in almost half. We'll just go down. That 480 across will come down. That's going to put us at 640 across now. 735 brought back to rack, 640 on the table. And our dice set is going to be the 1, 4, 1, 2, cross 6s on the bottom. Dice out. So Dan is asking for my opinion. He posted 7 videos yesterday about craps bets. The only one with views is the field bet. Any ideas why? I did not see any of them come across at all, Dan, so I do not know what the videos were about them, but 7 videos about craps bets. I'll have to look up, Dan, and I can let you know what I think. But a lot of it is searchable. Some people have more of an interest in certain things, but you'll have to look after a day or two what your statistics are on your behind the scenes stuff for YouTube, and maybe that'll help tell you what kind of content it was. If it was searchable, if it was your viewers that when they got alerted that they checked it out, or what it is. I can look at it maybe after the show here, but we have 628, a Duracell 8, and that's going to be a winner 8. So the puck is going to turn off on that. And that was a 1412 dice set. And 628 result. I know that my most watched video is a 678 video. That was I did that on point craps did as a result of Jacob from Would You Read This, blah 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 blah. And that one has like 60,000 or 70,000 views. That was my most watched video ever. And then no, not 60 or 70,000. I forget what it is. It's like 10 times what my normal videos are though. And then the next watch video after that's like 7 or 8,000 views. So, I mean, it's just pretty pathetic. But our bets are going to turn off on that. We threw an 8, so we're going to make that 6 and 8 look like 180, and we'll do an up and off on that. And we'll call that a bet. And dice out. Looking for a new point. 3236. Sorry, couldn't be more of help there, Dan. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Dice out. And we have a hard 8 square pair. So we're back on that 8. But I do know that certain words draws more people in. Were your thumbnails the same? That's one question I'm going to ask you with your thumbnails. So were they the same? Or was there something different about that thumbnail for the field bets compared to the other thumbnails that you used? That's another big determinant. And that's one thing that I need to work more on is getting better thumbnails. In fact, my live show here, I use the same thumbnail for the last 200 live streams. That's not always a good thing. 3236. And the puck is turned back on here. And our bets are turned back on as well. Dice out. Good morning, Badlands. 347. And that is going to be an ouch. So that's going to turn a puck off. That one actually felt good. It looked good coming off the back wall there. That was just an unfortunate situation there. 3236 was that dice set. And we got 347 results. That is a double pinch of the dice. 2 of the 4 combinations comes up with that bad number with that one there. So the dice thumbnails are all the same. The titles were all some variation of the blank bet. Okay. Yeah, and that might be just the word field in that might have been enough for those people to pick that. But hey, we're going to go with the all winner set here once and see if we can give that a try here. We have to do some kind of recovery today. We are at 16,659. This is our first losing day probably in almost 2 weeks now. So we need to see if we can get at least back to that break-even point. We started off at 17,879. We are down probably just a little bit over $1,000 here. So let's call that all bet set 5423 dice set. Here we go. Field on the come out. Is what Jerry Mitchell was saying. And we got a 235 Justice 5. So let's mark the point of 5. Is the Justice Gen. 5423 dice set, and we have a 23 result. Let's get a single pitch of the dice. Sticking with the all winner set. And again, we are going to go with that 1120 across. And I'm going to try something different on this one. We'll go all bet set here. We'll try something different with our betting here, and I'll show you guys as we go what we're going to do with it. So, dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh, it's kind of a weird throw. It was almost like a double throw there when he left my fingers. 2 and 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. We have a 2, 1, 3 result. That does nothing for me. And get your bets in. All winner set. Here we go. Mm. 5, 2, 7. So we're chalking it up as a massive loss today. Oops, not a winner. That's an ouch. That's a Bruce. We still got time. Let's do another shooter. What the hell? Oh, God. Degeneracy coming into effect today. So we're going to go crash and burn. So that brings us down to 15,539. So we did hit that stop loss. If I was actually, no, we did not. We're still right above stop loss by $400. Ooh, $300. So that means I could still keep on betting. Wow. We're going to stick with the 5, 4, 2, 3. I know that was a short roll. I think we can do it. I think we can pull that off. So one more, says Dan. One more. Okay, here we go. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we have a 4, 4 hard 8 square pair. Let's mark that point of 8. Excuse me. Wow. That one snuck up out of nowhere. I'm working at the main plant this whole week so far, and that main plant has a lot of different smells in there. That kind of throws the breathing and the smell, your nasal cavities and everything off whack. And it is definitely catching up with me. My normal job does not have all those side effects. But anyhow, 5, 4, 2, 3. Peace out. Thank you, Jerry. 5, 4, 2, 3. And I never put a bet out. Darn it. That is a mess. 6, 2, 8. That is the Duracell 8. So that was a free roll for me because I did not put any bets out. I was an idiot. So that is going to be a Buckeye buckshot. And we hit the point of 8. We made the 8 right away. So the puck is going to turn off. And again, we're sticking with that all winner set. 5, 4, 2, 3. And dice up. Sure you get your bets in fast here. We're going to try to pick up the pace a little bit here. We are a little bit behind on our roll count. Looking for a new point. And we have a 4-3 on this come out on the pass line winner on the come out. So there's a pass line winner come out natural. And that's going to be a primer in the front side. So 4-2-3, and I'm going to do something different with this. So we're going to try to go straight down now instead of the 4 diamonds, or we're going to go straight down. Let's see if that gives us a little bit different results on our dice. So all but set. Face out. 369. That is the triple D, our first triple D for the day. Dice Dr. Dan. So it's marked at point of 9. 5, 4, 2, 3, 369 result. So we're trying to keep that landing zone there. See if we can keep it going. We had 2 8s, a 7, and a 9. And this time I'm not going to forget to pull my bets out. So let's do let's do that ladder up again. We're gonna go was it 2240? Yeah, 2240 across. And all bets out. And we got a 268, another Duracell 8. And this is shooter number 6 for the day. Shooter number 7 for the day. Wow. I am off. Wow. Am I ever? So that was an 8. That was a hit of $490. Let's come down to the 1120 across. We're doing a Dallas drawdown. By 423. And all bets out. It's out. Monster roll coming, says Jerry Mitchell. I would like to see that. That would be a great pleasure for once today. And we got 2 and 3 ace deuce. We've thrown quite a few of those today. Quite a few threes, more than normal. Surprised John hasn't checked in here today. I forgot to do all bets set on that, guys. I'm sorry. And I forgot to do that right there. So go. KPI is up to date. And the app is up to date as of right now. So there was no help for our bets. And dice up. 268 again. Wow, that is nice. So another Duracell 8. We throw a few of those today as well. 5423 and 268. I will take the 268 all day to make it great. And that is me being a little slap happy. We're going to come down to 640 across. And we're going to start massively pressing these bets up here so we can get some money back. So I put the 3 in twice on the app. I did. I apologize for that. Nothing I can do about it. I can't go back, but thank you for letting me know. So if you're playing that horn number, hopefully you get some money on that. Or if you're playing the field. Oh, that's that. That's out. And that's going to be the end of the roll. 2, 5. Ouch. That it is. But at least we got out of the shooter on this one. Wow. 257. The Bruce. So this was not our day today. This is our first losing session that we've had in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I guess we were due for it. That was 8 rolls long on that one, so I guess it wasn't the worst. But anyway, we ended up with $15,634 for the day here. So we have a loss of $2,200. So we still stayed within our stop loss, I guess, if you would. But anyway, let's go through our statistics for the day here. We threw a ton of 3s and a ton of 8s, and unfortunately the 7s were right along with it. But our SLR today was a 6.3, our SRR was a 4.9, 2 come out 7s. We had 1 double-digit roll. All the rest of them were pretty much average or subpar. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers were high. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are low. Horns are low. Fields are low. And hardways were expected as well. So Jen's still in the positive. Woohoo! She says. That's awesome. But anyhow, look at our statistics for Black Belt. This is through the end of yesterday. 8,274 throws. Our SOR is still at a 10.29. SRR was 6.87. And the BSR is at 7.15. So hopefully you guys come back tomorrow. Hopefully we have a much better day. That's what Cherry Mitchell just says. He goes, tomorrow will be a better day. Gone with the wind. But anyhow, hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be Crapsperous.